All of it's Migos and Possible. Migos, my name is Taffer16. Welcome back to another episode of Reading Your Comments, episode 190. It is Sunday, or maybe Saturday if you're watching this day early on Patreon. For those who don't know, the Patrons have the option to watch these, as well as the reaction videos up to a day early, and you get your name in the video description as well. Regardless of what day that you're watching this on, though, let's go ahead and read some comments. I still miss the Postmodern family. Their videos could be so unintentionally hilarious. Nothing says good Christian family like ghosting your audience. You see, that's the one thing I have a problem with, I guess, is the ghosting thing. Like, don't get me wrong, you're allowed to leave YouTube and go have a real life. Like, no problem with that, obviously. But it's like, when you have an audience, they had like, what? They had like 10 more K than I did, I think. So, I mean, an audience of technically 10,000 more people than me. You know, you could at least leave a note. You know, you just be like, hey, you know, I mean, I'm sure they still would have been, their audience still would have been disappointed, but they could have at least made like a 2-minute video saying, hey, I'm becoming a vicar and my wife's gonna keep doing wife stuff and all that, and yeah, we're gone. So, you know, and then people would have been like, oh, well, that sucks, but at least they would have known, you know. Could have left a note, homie. Could have left a note. How long did that go on for? Honestly, a good 5 years. The Daleks wouldn't come back until the opening of Season 9 in 1972, unless you count the repeat of Evil and the Daleks, which bridged the 2-month gap between Series 5 and 6. Wow, so they sent good to the Daleks for 5 years, huh? It must have taken some willpower. You know they probably wanted to use them. Don't know if it's been suggested before, but we ever do Darren O'Brien's Go 8-Bit. Two teams have been playing video games against each other on a rotating stage. I used to like it when it was on. It's a day program and it's mixed vintage and modern games that they played. Yeah, I tested it recently, and they said there was no copyright on it, which is suspicious, and I'm not sure if I buy it. It seems like a late claim waiting to happen. But I might as well do it and see what happens. Babadook scared the crap out of me. Not X's level scared me, but it was up there at the time. Do you hear that bird? There's a bird chirping out there. I don't know if you heard that bird. Maybe not, but bird was just yapping its ass off as I was answering that question. But yes, the Babadook. It's a shame I pretty much already have my October scheduled for the review channel this year. Maybe next year. Will you do any more Kitchen Nightmares in the near future? Probably. It was a real kick in the dick that I can't put that on YouTube anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought that was going to be a good YouTube series, but I'll probably still do it. I was watching this one the other day, and every good episode, and talking of Martin Clunes. How about a Doc Martin reaction someday? If you've not heard Doc Martin, it's the show about a grumpy doctor played by Martin Clunes, set in a beautiful seaside town. The show has been running since 2004 and is now in its final series. We visited the filming location, Port Isaac in Cornwall last year. Since 2004, now it's wow, so it's been going 18 years, huh? That's crazy. Well, shit, if it's been going that long, how many episodes is that? Let me do a quick Google search of this. Doc Martin. Yeah, 2004. Oh, not as many as I thought. 72 episodes over 10 series. That's still a lot though. What is it? It's ITV. Interesting. You never know if ITV as far as copyright goes, so I might have to check that. I'll look into it. Leslie develops into one of the most endearing characters in Bendorm. Oh, really? Do we see Leslie again? They kind of struck me as a one-off character, but alright, well, I guess we'll see what happens. Yep, the Doctor was David Connie, who's also in Psychoville, playing, you guessed it, a doctor. Man, it's been so long since I've seen Psychoville. I don't even remember much what happened. If I ever go back to that, I'll probably just rewatch the first episode. Sometimes the British use Fahrenheit when it's hot to make it sound hotter, and Celsius when it's cold to make it sound colder. Fair enough, honestly. I guess we don't have to do that, but, well, I guess we could use Celsius to make it sound colder, but I don't think we want it to sound colder? I don't know. I guess America's not as fussed about the weather. You should try Ideal. It stars Johnny Vegas as a weed dealer and it's set in one dingy flat. That sounds great somehow. I might have to look into that. Please react to H2O Just Add Water. It's so good. It's Australian, nearly every girl and some boys preteen show. It's not overly girly if that's what you're thinking. I would really like you to react to it. Also, every other reaction to it on YouTube cuts scenes off. I've seen that. I used to watch that as a kid too. They premiered it on Nickelodeon. I don't know what year it actually came out, like in Australia, but they premiered it on Nickelodeon here in like 2010, I think. And that's crazy. I have seen that one, so maybe it'd be fun to watch it again. I'm definitely on Stacy's side in this one, although she does get a bit whiny this season. Gavin's just a dick, so I can't blame her. It really annoyed me last episode when he said, me grow up, I'm not the one that can't spend 5 minutes away from my family, when he's one still living with his mom and dad. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I just don't get why he won't compromise. You know, like she's been doing all the compromise. She decided to live away from her home, away from her family, where he wants to go, you know, letting him make the decisions. But, like, he's not compromising on anything. Anytime she's like, oh, why don't we maybe go here? Even though it'd be cheaper for them to live in Barry. He's like, oh, I can't do it. It's like, bro, do you want it? Do you want your wife? Do you want a wife? do you want you want to keep your wife, brother? Because this is how you don't keep your wife. Alright, y'all, that's going to do it for another episode of Reading Your Comments. The comments in this video were pulled from the following. Reading Your Comments 190, which came out last week. Shooting Stars 4. Benidorm 18. Black Books 8 and 9. Dairy Girls 3. And Gavin and Stacy 11. I did not pull comments from Richard Osman's House of Games. That was a re-upload. The videos to comment on to get your comment read in next week's episode of Reading Comments are as follows. This video, the video that came out yesterday, which hopefully was the Robot Wars re-upload. Hopefully nothing weird went wrong with that again. The videos that come out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Those are the videos to comment on if you want a chance to get your comment read in next week's episode of Reading Your Comments. But that is going to do it for me today. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave it a like. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, my Twitch, where I stream every single day, my second channel, Free City Views, my Twitter. If you want to follow me on my Patreon, if you want to support me or my daily mission, all those things are in the video description down below, as well as the links to the Twitch VODs channel and the community Reddit. Also, in the video description, you'll find the names of all my patrons. In addition to your name in there, for as little as $1 or £1, you can get access to reaction videos, as well as the reading comments up to a day early, and get your name in there as well. I already said that, but I'm saying it again. With all that being said, though, my name is Taffrey Steen. It's been episode 190 of Reading Your Comments. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.